Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 8 of my island living Let's Play Saving Sulani. And if you're returning, welcome back, and we're pretty much where we left off. Jana finished making some baked potatoes, which I think we needed to make essentially to have food mainly for Dominick to have. He's having a nap. I think we struggled with him staying asleep, so we shall see about that. And I know we had that yard sale in the last part, and we didn't really have a lot of luck with it. So I'm going to put this here, and we have all these paintings. I'm going to stick them here, but I've noticed it looks like there's some duplicates, and I wonder if that's contributing to the issue with it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on her, and I'm going to view the inventory, and we're just going to take a look, because there's 3 here that are 169. So essentially we're getting our close to our 300% markup because we're selling it this way. And then these seem to be both the same, and I only remember there being one of them, so I'm going to just sell it anyways. And I'm just going to sell this too. I'm just selling them into her inventory. I don't want her to get famous. I just don't. And because we were having issues with this, I'm going to sell this, and I'm going to buy a new one. So we're going to, obviously we'll have lost the money on it, but, you know, and while we gain a little bit of extra money because somehow it seems like it duplicated them, we would have made more money on the table had it worked. So I don't really feel that bad about that, because we would have made a lot more money if we'd actually got the table to work and then the street gallery to work. So we're going to buy a fresh one. And they both have their work tasks left to do. So she needs to take a sample from the ocean. So we'll have her do that right away. But I don't want to have her go over to do her waterfall sample, because she has this tense +2 from swimming in the ocean, which is the thalassophobia. The water looks deep, unfathomably deep. And she's got that, like I said, for 30 more minutes. But now that we have those, and these are all fresh ones, and this is $8.59. So we'll try putting that here. Hopefully that worked. And this one is $3.96, so we'll put that there. So we will have her, once she's done that, stock this table and try and do a yard sale with this. So let's check in over here on Jay. He is building a sandcastle. Could you do something more productive? So why don't you come here and take a sample, because I think you still need to do that. You need to take one more sample from the ocean. And you already have a couple of research data, so we're going to send them to the research center, because even though we don't make so we got 100 from the career, and we got the 42 from sending to the research. And we have a message that Mua Pel'am is improving. Conservation efforts are allowing Mua Pel'am to flourish. Flowers are blooming, coral reefs are growing, and fish are coming back. Not all is going swimmingly, though. Pesky seagulls have come to take advantage of the local wildlife, and the allure of the beautiful island has attracted more troublemakers. Keep it up. Yup. If I can say it right, Mua Pel'am needs more care. So we have gotten to a stage of it. So I'm just taking a little screenshot. So we got that. And you know what? While you're here, why don't you survey so we have some more information? But he's got a check mark, so hopefully he will get a promotion next time we get the call. Which, from what I've heard, and I may have said this before, I don't think they get bonuses, like money bonuses from their promotions. But, I mean, they make more per hour when they actually get the promotion. So that's a good thing. So I think something reset there. But anyways, did he get that in his inventory? No, it just completely reset it. So can you just survey this? Yes, you can. And you can collect a microscope sample. So we'll see if that works. And I don't know what reset and who reset. So she's over here. And I think I noticed that we have a door back here. So we want to lock that door for everyone but household members. We don't want that. So how are you? You are playing the violin, which hopefully is helping you with your fun. And we don't need you on there, because you're not going to make a best friend forever anytime soon. So where are you for creativity? You need to play with some toys. Well, why don't we actually, I haven't been having him do these things, because we've been having him make money, like by fishing and stuff, but he needs fun. So we may as well work on these parts of his aspiration and get him some points. Well, not play. I usually prefer to play with emotion. so that it works on their emotional control. So we're going to play with emotion. So there we go. He's got that. And you know, while you're there, why don't you just clean that up too? And, oh, he didn't get anything from that. Oh, well. So she is still tense. Oh, she's tense from Warmisha washing her hands. Well, that's not, whatever. So she can take another sample. Yay. And why don't you come here? And why don't you tend this table? Since Jana still needs to do some work. And we have a little guy who's awake. So let's open this and see if he will even eat. He seems to be having issues eating and getting filled up. Now, I am pre-recording this before the update, and this is coming out on Sunday versus it was coming out on Saturdays, and I was doing double uploads. But my Get Famous Let's Play ended, and it usually was Fridays and Sundays. So this is now going to essentially replace that and be Fridays and Sundays. But I just wanted to start it ahead of time, which is why I had it Wednesdays and double uploads on Saturday. So it's going to be Fridays and Sundays. And occasionally, if I don't have like another video on a Wednesday, I will do an extra part in a week for this Let's Play. But this upcoming Wednesday, I do have a video. So I won't have an extra part for this Wednesday. But it will be back on Friday instead. So it'll still be twice a week. So let's see. Did she get her? Yeah, she's tense from that, and that's fine. And she's a bit hungry. So why don't we have her come and rally the troops and get those needs up before we send her over to do her thing that she needs to do. And why don't we send that to the research center to make a little bit of money and get her a little bit of boost there in her career. And she wants to relax in a sauna. Well, I'm sorry, sweetheart, but we can't have a sauna. We, one, don't have the money, and two, don't have the power for it. So let's take a look over. Where is that waterfall? Why do I always get myself turned around? It's over here. So you're going to, you need to take a sample. So why don't you take a sample? And then why don't you, while you're over there, attract some frogs? And let's check in on Dominick. Did he actually eat? Oh, he ate. He's full. Good, good, good. I am shocked that he actually finished eating all of his food. He is still tired, not surprisingly. So why don't you come and just sleep? And he's tending this, but not doing anything. We keep getting sidetracked. And then we're going to start a yard sale. I marked up the prices there. If you may have seen that, 300%. So we're going to see if we can have any more luck selling these paintings that were never on the table and they never left the premises. And this is a new table because we had no luck with this table in the last part when we tried it at the sandbar. So we'll see. Hopefully this will work. And he's from the crab. So I don't know where that person was going. So let's check in on him. He is actually on the Friend of the World, and he needs to introduce himself. But he already knows her, so we can't introduce herself. But we could try and be social and see. Look at that. We made 3,436 simoleons. Well, she's leaving anyways. Yes, that's how it's supposed to work. But good, good. Very happy about that. Finally, we made some money from this table. So I think it helped to just get rid of the old table that we had no luck with, and it weirdly duplicated things. So we made a little bit of the money that we didn't make all the money we would have made if we made a 300% markup, but we made at least some of the money by selling them, even though they were duplicated. And there she got her thing for her work. So she made 100 simoleons. And let's just check in on her. She is tense like she was before. And she really should do another sample. So she's taken that sample. So now she has the sample. Well, that's a sample. That's not surveying. Surveying gives you the books. So can you catch frogs? And then why don't you survey? And speaking of frogs, is it time to... Where are our frogs? There we are. Bullseye. We can breed the frogs. I don't usually leave them in the toddler's inventory because I often find that they go missing. Now he did something, I think. What is this? brackish from washing dishes off the grid. Yeah, I really want to get off. I really want to get on the grid. Because there's lots of uncomfortable. So we got a surfer eggplant. So we're going to breed it with that and see what we get. Eggplant whirl, which is worth the same as what we already had. But, you know, okay. So he's uncomfortable. We can't do much about that. He needs to achieve level 3 of creativity. His fun is finally up there. So, and he got to level 4. So that's good. And why don't we come in here and purchase books? I want to buy him. I don't think we bought this already. Under children, we want to buy him a journal. There we go. And then we have to get it from here. Put it here. And then he's going to write in his journal because that will help him with his emotional control and also his creativity skill. So we don't really need to have that anymore. So why don't we switch over here and stock the table? Do we have anything here that we really want to put on here? We do have this, which is 120, so we could put that here. And we may as well end this sale because we have nothing to sell. We sold everything. Yay! So she's cleaning up. Good girl. And did you get anything? You didn't, maybe you got a message and didn't get anything. So, but that's good that you're cleaning up. But why don't you, except for that you hurt yourself. I was going to say, why don't you go home? But I'm going to actually instead have you go here. And how long is that going to be there for? 4 hours. Not good. So why don't you come here and rally the troops? I want her needs to be up. Rally the troops. And you're going to come here and you're going to tend the table. What are you angry about? Seagull snatched it, so he didn't get what he wanted. So we're going to tend the table. I'm just so happy that our street sale worked. So I think that table was glitched. And obviously, and maybe it was because we tried to move it with Solomon. I don't really know. I don't know what happened. So that's 90. So we're going to make sure the prices are where we want. And then we're going to start a yard sale from this table. And try and make some more money. Because, we need 70,000 simoleons. So, and once she gets over here, I actually want her to, I guess she should does she know this person? Maybe we'll do a friendly introduction. And does she have incredibly friendly? She doesn't. Does she have enough points? She does not. Because it's the downside of introducing ourselves to people when we don't have the incredibly friendly trait. And when we don't have enough points. So, but she needed some social, which is why I thought we would have her talk to a few people. Did we sell? I think we did sell something. Talk about grilled cheese. Okay, just cloud gaze. Stargaze, I should say. So did you write? You did. And let's see. You know what? Just do your homework. Do your homework. And are you actually... No. Tend the table. We can't have a yard sale if you're not tending the table. We need you to tend the table. And you can do a friendly introduction. Do you have friend of the world? Incredibly friendly, I meant. Not friend of the world. Friend of the world is the aspiration. So we can enthuse about conservation. We already know. Spread conservation awareness. Share brilliant ideas. And you are focused now. And what is... So this was this and whatever. You're tense. But you're going to come here and do we got some money. Yay. We're going to do a classic painting. And since we're doing that, I'm going to swap her back over to her painting aspiration that she was working on. Painter extraordinaire. We don't unfortunately have a museum in Sulani. I'm going to have to think about whether I want to put a museum in Sulani or whether maybe they'll go on vacation somewhere when they have money to do that type of thing, perhaps. Or just travel to the main world. It'll be a day trip to go do that. So Solomon, but again, I kind of want them to. Solomon, why don't you actually put this in your inventory and actually do your homework that you didn't finish, and then come give the cat a pet, a hug, I mean. We got some more money there. I guess we can find out what's wrong with the cat. I hope we don't have to take her to the vet. I don't see the option to take her to the vet, so that doesn't seem to be the problem. So that's a good thing. So this one is worth 610. So that's the one we really want to sell. We've sold like lesser things that aren't worth as much there. And oh, she's uncomfortable again. So why don't you come here, and if I boost the needs, then it might overcome the discomfort. Because this is not so good when you're trying to have excellent paintings and also have them worth a lot. Because what are her needs with? Like, yeah, they're not actually that bad. So she doesn't have high needs to overpower it. She's got like some inspired and camaraderie. Okay, well, why don't you give Fidget some more attention? And maybe that will help Fidget. Since Fidget needs some attention. No, you gave Fidget attention when you came home, so I didn't think I gave him the cat. She, I think it's a she. Cute though. So we'll try and give some more attention to Fidget. We will give. We'll brush Fidget, and then maybe do a what's that, because she's inquisitive. There was a negative there, and we never sold that. And she's inspired. Again, good. It's overpowering the that one. So she's from completing. But did she get an excellent painting is the question. Yes, she did. Good. How much is it worth? $363. Not very much, sweetheart. I'd like it if you did something worth more. Let's try another classic large and see how much it is worth. So, Solomon, we don't have a yard sale going on, Jay. Why don't you start a yard sale? And your needs are, you need some creativity. You know what? Even though I normally don't do this, why don't you make a sand sculpture? Because I'm pretty sure that helps your creativity skill. I guess you could continue. No, you can only monster stomp it. You can't actually continue it. But they've done pretty well. They're at 10,804. It would be nice if we could sell this Fingers of Sulani that's worth 610. Obviously, there's various versions of the Fingers of Sulani. And they're a little bit more random about being able to collect them. What is Jay's? So he has got a check mark. She does not have a check mark. So we're going to actually have her come over here when she's done that and survey. Yay, we sold the one that was worth more money. Yes. Excellent. Just what I wanted. Now, it would be good just to sell this last one, but we have 13,000 simoleons. Just 57,000 more needed until we can connect to the grid. And then, the thing is, it's kind of hard to concentrate on trying to complete the local aspirations because, they don't really have a lot of money. So let's see. Do we have frogs? Is it time to breed the frogs? It is time. We're going to try and do it with the eggplant whirl. And we got another eggplant whirl. So we're going to take this bullseye and we'll just breed it together. And just go through the inventories and do that and try and do, make some money of that way. And we'll put it back in his inventory for now. So she's painting. How did you get with your, you didn't get very high. So why don't you throw that away? And he's sleeping. That's good. So why don't we take that and we'll put that in our inventory and we will draw maybe we'll come see about the cat. Why don't we hug just to give it attention before we go on, and then we'll draw this just in case. I should check. Nah, he's not going to get there. Why don't we just play? We'll practice a little bit. And how did you get? You're still busy doing that. So you're talking. Oh, this is mischievous. What are her traits? We don't know her traits. apologize, even though I don't know if we did it or you did it. And friendly, ask about career when we're facing you backwards. Friendly, trying to look for things that we can learn her traits. Get to know, and we'll do a heartfelt compliment. Now we're at least having just a casual. Discuss local fishing spots and talk about best bait. And she is leaving. That's why we can't. She's supposedly leaving, so we can't ask her to leave. So we are going to get to know. You know what? Then we're going to have him come over here and go. Why don't you survey first? And go fishing. And I think you're working, well, I know you're working on your fishing aspirations, so why don't we swap you back over to that? You still need to make some great catches, so hopefully you'll get somewhere with that. You want to make a sack lunch. Well, I'm not going to make that. I'm not going to make a sack lunch. You want to ask Jana about her day. Well, we can do that. And you're still doing that painting. Oh, so she's erratic. We learned something about her. These Sims aren't leaving. She's like researching the plant. So this is normal. We could actually just survey here because it's right here. Instead I have to go over here to survey. And they're sheltered. That one's not sheltered. It's in season. She doing both things at the same time? It's pretty funny. I know they multitask, but that's like really multitasking, I have to say. So this one wasn't worth a lot. Can we get another one worth 800? That would be good. But I realized how long this part has gone on. Now she stopped both, but whatever. So we are going to leave this part here. They have made a decent amount in this part, so that makes up for the fact they didn't make very much before. And I think, hopefully resolve things with getting rid of that other table and some of the what seem to be duplicate paintings. So hopefully we continue to have luck with the new street gallery. I said table, street gallery, whatever. But thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.